Hello, welcome to College Profits. I'm Sherita.
I'm Christopher.
And we are here with Georgia Perimeter, head coach for the women's basketball team. Georgia Perimeter College is one of the fastest growing two-year institutions in Georgia. And you have been the head coach there for 14 years.
Yes, it's my 14th season now.
What has kept you there so long?
You know what? We have a little thing. We have a sheet with the 17 laws of teamwork, and one of them talks about the law of the niche. I think I found my niche there, and it just works. It fits together like a glove. I enjoy what I do, and we're successful. So I don't feel the need to move on.
That's interesting.
So you've been in coaching, I saw, for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
So you've seen a lot.
Oh,
You've been there.
Yes, yes.
Kind of talk about the road, from your beginnings to where you are now. Kind of, what are your takeaways over 30 years?
Whew, that's a broad question.
Yeah.
Well, I started out on the men's side,
Yeah.
and started at a junior college where I went to school. My junior college coach, when he learned that I wanted to get into coaching, gave me a start, and that was the best move I could have made. He laid a lot of wisdom on me.
Mm-hmm.
Two things that he said to me that I'll never forget. He said, if I want to know the key, well, first the question he asked was, do I want to be successful? And I said, of course I do. And then he said, he laid the two most important things on me. Number one, he said, you got to learn how to handle problems, solutions. You got to be solution oriented. And that was kind of that was a shocker for me because I thought he was going to give me something profound like recruiting, players and this kind of thing. And then the next thing he told me that you win with good people, and I had to trust that. Of course, as I get a little older, trying to really determine what's a good person or not, it's not quite as easily definable as it was back then, because now I think you have to look at every individual differently. They may have had a bad start, a shaky start, but really trying to pull it together. So is that a bad person? So those were the two things he really laid on me, and I try to adhere to.
Yeah, so speaking of recruiting, I know that you go out and recruit because there's a lot of high school students I watch. What do you look for when you're recruiting?
Well, to be honest, at this stage of my career, I really don't recruit. I don't, and people, kind of think that's strange. But first of all, I just have to say, my relationship with the Lord. When I first took over the program, the first thing I did was committed it to Him, and I said, whoever you want me to coach, that's who I want to coach. I felt like He was calling me to that arena, and He's proven faithful. He sends me all the players that I get through unusual ways, but that's if you had time, I could tell you some stories.
Amen. Well, on that note, when we come back, we'll have more questions with Coach.